So what's going on YouTube today? I'm Daniel Movie Fan, and before I start the video, I'm talking about the background. I was gonna see how a background would do it for movies, like put some like movies in the background or TV shows. Um, but like if I do a horror video, I'm gonna do some like horror movies in the background. If I do like anime video, I'm gonna do some kind of anime in the background. But like I'm saying, uh, you may get the same anime and the same like for the anime videos. I don't hardly watch anime, so that's the reason why. Um, so today I'm going to talk about Demon Slayer Season 1, Part 1. And so this is probably one of my favorite animes of all time since I hardly watch anime. My another favorite would be Inuyasha right here. I don't have all the sets yet on Blu-ray. I don't know why they did sets for. Uh, but I don't have them all yet. I think I gotta get like 3 more, I think, to have them all. Um, but like I said, we're not talking about Inuyasha, we're talking about Demon Slayer. And so, like I said, this is season 1, part 1, because you're only getting half the episodes on here. And so, there's one thing I want to point out. On the back of the Blu-ray, it says it's TV-14. But actually, most of the episodes are actually TVMA. So, I just wanted to let you know that. Probably like most of the videos are actually TVMA. Just want to let you know. But before I say the plot of it, this is actually probably one of the best animes of 2019, which I hardly watched, but people said it was. I like more of like 2000s anime better than like today's anime. But so I'm gonna get the plot. But by the way, I'm not good at names yet. Even though I'm already caught up, I'm not good at names still. So I'm just gonna say plot where a 13-year-old boy has to turn into a demon slayer to figure out how to turn his sister back into a human. By the way, in the first episode, it's set 2 years before. I'm not exactly sure, but I think at an episode it turns into like 2 years later, or the next episode will turn like into 2 years later. But in episode 1, it starts off 2 years before, and so like I said, he has to turn into a demon slayer to save his sister, to like turn her back into a human, and so like I said, there's a movie of it, a box office hit. There was a box office hit. I have it on Blu-ray actually. By the way, I don't have part 2 on Blu-ray yet. It took me about a week to watch all of season 1. I watched it on a streaming service, and it wasn't Funimation. I'm not exactly sure which one it was. So, like I said, it says top anime of 2019. I think it is actually. Like I said, you're only getting the first 13 episodes in it out of 26 episodes. So if you're a fan of like anime, you watch like a ton of demon movies, you're probably gonna like it. But if you're not like a big fan of anime, and then you're trying to start out trying to get into like an anime fan, I would say you start off like something simple. Like I think the first anime I watched since I was a kid was Inuyasha. Because when I was a kid, I watched like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, Bakugan. That was the stuff I watched as a kid for it. Another good one is Ghost in the Shell. If you're a fan of Ghost in the Shell from 1995 for the movie, and you've never seen like any show of it, I would say recommend watching Standalone Complex. I would recommend watching Demon Slayer also. I would. I like I said, this is a good one also. Hellsing is another good one. This is Inuyasha set 2. I got the first 2 set in my videos. But like I said, let's talk about Demon Slayer some more. So like I was saying, it was a top anime in 2019. By the way, the movie is rated R, if you're wondering. It's not rated R for like language and all that, it's just for violence. And I think like violence and bloody images. There's a few scenes where someone chops his own head off to come back to life from the dream from the demon that was actually making him fall asleep. Only way to wake him up was able to cut his own head off to come back alive for it. By the way, I'm not gonna show this actually. I wasn't gonna show it. Period. But like I said, I'm gonna do a review for part two sooner or later. It's probably when I get part two, I probably will do a video on that as soon as I get it, and then afterwards I will do a review on the movie. The movie came out in 2021. It was released in 2020 in Japan, and it came out in 2021. And then the Blu-ray came out actually recently, like a few months ago, in December of 2021. And it was actually a box office hit, which I actually thought it was. It was actually a good movie. It's about 2 hours long for the movie, and each episode's about, I think, 23 or 24 minutes long for the episode. So, like I said, I would highly recommend Demon Slayer. If you're starting to get anime, I would say start with something easy like Inuyasha, Ghost in the Shell. Go with the classics, like Dragon Ball Z or any Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Super. I seen the movie of that one. That was actually good. I actually thought it was actually good. I thought it was actually. But like I said, I probably will do a video on that sooner or later. But like I said, if you're a fan of anime, you're a fan of horror movies, like you're a fan of demon movies, I would say check out Demon Slayer. It was actually really good, but by the way, I would say watch the first two episodes, because in episode 1 it starts to go nowhere, and in episode 2 it starts to go somewhere in it. So, like, I just wanted to let you know by that, because that's what I did. I watched the first 2 episodes before I actually started watching it. And it actually took me a week. I don't know if I mentioned this yet, but it actually only took me a week to watch season 1, and probably watched the movie in the first week also. But I'm already on season 2. I'm already caught up. I'm on season 2 episode. I'm waiting on season 2 episode 10. And season 2 is almost over. It ain't gonna have like as many episodes as in season 1. So I'm wondering if season 3 is gonna come out for it. But like I said, this has been a review for Demon Slayer season 1, part 1. Sorry about the background issue about that entire time. Talking about that, I was just trying to figure out if I want to do a background for my videos. If you guys want me to, post in the comments you want me to. But like I said, this has been a review for Demon Slayer season 1, part 1. So I've been your host with the most movies. I'm Daniel the Movie Fan.